Good morning, it's Martin at Panel Performance. We've got an absolute stunning Land Rover Defender on the dyno today. A company called Sterling Automotive do the conversion on these, and they're really high-end. What they do, we're trying to have a little bit. They put a full package on there, and they are absolutely phenomenal. They really are phenomenal. There's still a little bit of work. They've got the snorkel to put on and stuff, but you know, the build spec they do on these is phenomenal. They won't take the vehicles anywhere else other than us for tuning. This vehicle came to us and it had already had a tune on there, and it was very peaky in power. It lacked low down power, and then come 2,200 RPM onwards, it just surged. You know, yes, it did maximum power at 156 brake horse, but it was higher up in the RPM range and not particularly how a diesel vehicle should really drive. These 2.2 engines, they've got a variable vane turbo on them. They will spool the turbo really early, and they'll make nice power from the low RPM range, smooth all the way across the full engine RPM range, making them a really nice drive. They are. They're controlled by a SID 2 engine control unit. We know these control units inside out. I don't think there's many tuning companies worldwide that'll know these control units inside out. We've been tuning them for many years. They put them in, obviously, the Ford Transit 2.2 TDCIs and stuff like that. So, you know, we've done absolutely loads of work on this engine control unit. So it's coming to us, obviously, it's coming to us tuned. We did a run on it tuned, and then we pulled the file out, and it was a very, very poorly tuned file. It was a percentage tuned file, and a lot of files are like that. They'll find the turbo maps, and this one had 4% on the turbo maps. They'll find the torque to conversion maps, and this had 3% on torque to conversion maps. The torque limiters themselves was horrendously tuned. In the lower RPM range, there wasn't any tuning them at all, and then in the higher RPM range, they'd put 30% on. So it's what's called as a percentage tuned file, and a lot of files are like that nowadays. There's a lot of editing software out there that enables people to do really poor tuning, really, and they think it's good tuning where it's just percentage tuning. There's an option where I'll find all the maps for you, and they'll just add 10%, add 4%, add 3%, add 30% on torque limiters. You know, and it's this kind of tuning that's getting more and more common now, because these software packages are getting pushed out more and more, and a lot of companies out there that have possibly been a slave tuner to a tuning company like myself, they thought, oh, well, I can do files myself. I can spend 1,500 quid, £2,000 buying this tuning software package, and it'll find all the maps for me, and I can just 10% it here and 10% it there, or 3% it, which it is absolutely shit. Yeah, you might make a little bit of power, but the delivery is garbage. So we put it back to 100% standard, and then we did a dyno run. We also did a live data log on it, and analysed the live data log, and then custom tuned the vehicle. So this is it as it was back to standard. It's made 130 and it's 312 newton torque. A little bit down on torque to what we generally would say. The previously tuned in there was putting too much fuel in, not the boost pressure. They'd hardly increase the boost pressure, and it would have accelerated the DPF filter being blocked. So we did a number of runs, dynamic runs, to clean the DPF out. We did custom tune this. We put our base file in it, then we data logged it. We analysed the data log, then we retweaked our base file, and we tuned it about 4 times just to get it absolutely on the money of what we want. This is the results, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's going to drive as good as it looks. I do all the tuning here at Pendle Performance. I do all the research and development and all the custom tuning of the software. I supply a lot of tuning companies worldwide with software, my base files and stuff like that. I am very passionate and proud in the work I do. I'm very dedicated. I'll do long hours at night doing the development if needs be. I do find it a challenge, the new control units coming out. You know, I do find the ECU strategy and stuff like that a challenge, so I do thoroughly enjoy my work. So this is the tune that'll get my ugly head out of the way. We've made 170 or 170.5 and 405 newton meters of torque with really smooth progressive torque delivery, and that's under 2000 RPM, we're making really good torque now, whereas the previously tuned, and I think it was from a well-known tuning company in the UK, the previous tune was quite poor. They did tell me who it were. I can't just remember. I'll ask them when they come to pick the vehicle up. Still, they come to pick the vehicle up this morning. But you can see the tune graph now, absolutely superb. And we hold the power across the full rev range. Absolutely transformed this vehicle. Really transformed this vehicle. The customer's going to be well made up. Obviously, he's bought the vehicle. He's took it to Sterling Automotive to have the conversion done on it, and the conversion is absolutely stunning. You know, Sterling Automotive do an absolutely phenomenal job on converting these. They are the leather interior inside is, you know, it's possibly one of the best leather interiors. I've seen upgrades on any vehicle really. I would certainly use them myself if I had a vehicle that needed an interior in there. And also the exterior package, you know, it's absolutely phenomenal, looks absolutely great. But the drivability, it's all about the drivability. It doesn't matter how it looks, it's about the drivability. And the previous tuning there, it did drive very terrible, really laggy low down, and then it just came on all of a sudden. You know, not how you would like a vehicle, especially now it's converted like this to drive. So they brought it to us for correctly custom tuning. We do custom tune most types of vehicles, you know, all the diesel vehicles, the Land Rovers. Tuning really doesn't get any better than what we can offer our stage one custom tuning of vehicles. We've got all the equipment where we can live data log things, and we will bespoke custom tune each and every individual vehicle. It's irrelevant really what numbers it makes. Yes, they do make gains in both torque and brake cost, which is what you want it for, but it's more relevant to me that that engine is correctly and more importantly safely tuned. We've got really safe EGTs, exhaust gas temperatures, correct intake air temperatures. We've got correct lambda. That means we've got correct air fuel going into the cylinder, so we've got a clean cylinder combustion. We've got correct boost control, meaning we've got correct requested and actual boost. So that is more important to me than what the numbers it makes. You know, we do, or I do, tune them absolutely perfect. So that is Land Rover Discovery tuned this morning. We've got I tuned it yesterday actually, and I've just done a run this morning, so I've got an Audi A7 to tune now. So thank you very much for watching, and thanks for watching all our videos.